I'm looking over the back seat, pointing at Mac like, tomorrow I'm gonna kill you, Mac. I'm gonna kill you. Man, it was my best bluff ever. Turned around in that car seat like, Mom, you just saved my life. She gave me mama strength. I need y'all to do me a favor. Hit that like button, share my videos. Please make sure you subscribe. Make sure your notification buttons are turned on to all. Subscribe to my alternative channel just in case YouTube give me the slip or something. You'll know how to find me. Don't forget to check me out with all the podcasts and follow me on Rumble and the Jungle. All the links are listed below. If you want to donate to my channel, feel free. Those links are below as well.
Do you really feel safer under Donald Trump?
Darn tootin'.
Frankly, I believe if I were president today, the country would be safer.
Oh, really?
And we'd be seeing a lot less violence, and here's why.
Well, we better take a look, because those are big words coming from the creep. That's right. So the creep comes out, and he says, now somebody say God. Now, you're right about that. Yeah, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. We never want to elevate a man, to the status of God. We don't want to do that. But we can see how God can work through a person and create a sense of safety based on that person doing everything they can to make you feel safe. See, ultimately, God has the last say. However, he provides certain people in your life, like a father, a mother. Y'all ever had that mama strength? Y'all ever get that mama strength? When your mama show up, when I was little, my mama would show up and I get that mama strength. I almost got my butt beat one time. Y'all, if y'all been watching my show, you might know it. You might know the story. Yeah, I beat up a dude in the 3rd grade named Mac Gilchrist. I never forget him. We sitting there in the morning time. He was in the 2nd. No, I was in the 4th. He was in the 3rd. Yeah, we in the morning time using the bathroom, and I happened to look over at Mac and said, Big Mac attack. He was offended, y'all. He looked at me and said, what you call me? I said, I called you Big Mac attack. He said, tomorrow on the playground, I'm going to kick your butt. Well, that morning came. My brother said, this dude want to fight you? Get him. And I went to work with the mittens. I had the mittens, which is like basically some boxing gloves. So I'm giving it to him, big. Well, my brother goes on and graduates, goes off to high school. I go up to middle school, and it was the first day of school. I hadn't grown in height from the 4th grade to the 6th grade. Same size, same height. So here I am, first day of school. That's when I had the pimples and needed the Noxzema, y'all. I had a Jerry curl. Never took. Didn't realize I had natural curly hair at the time. So instead, I'm putting all kind of stuff in it. Curl looked a mess. I'm sitting on the bus first day of school with my backpack on. And all of a sudden, we pick up the sister school of ours. And it seemed like the whole bus tilted when Mac stepped on it. Mac had grown like 8 inches. So I'm looking like, is that Big Mac attack? He walks down that aisle, gets a look at me and said, well, if it ain't little Kev. And I'm sitting there like, oh, no, Mac, come on, man. Those bygones. We be just joshing. I mean, what was it like? What, I was 4th grade? Mac would not leave me alone for days. For days. He would get behind me, poking my head, breathing down my neck, and I'm sitting there taking it. I ain't want no trouble. Yeah. So Mac he pushed me a little too far, y'all. Finally, I don't know what he did. I think he might have pushed the back of my head. And in the middle of anger, you'll say some stuff that you go, oh, crap, what just came out my mouth? I jumped up like, man, if you ever touch me again, I'm going to kick your butt. Mac was like, yeah, that's what I want to hear. Tomorrow, when we get off the bus, I'm going to beat your tail. Whole night, I'm scared to death. I'm sitting there at home like, oh, man. But my pride, y'all, wouldn't tell my mom that, Mom, don't let me go to school tomorrow because Mac Gilchrist going to beat me up after school. It wouldn't let me do it. I said, I got to confront my enemies, y'all. Even though I was built low to the ground for traction. That's what it was. But man, I woke up that next morning and tried to get out of going to school. Any other time, my mom would let me stay home for the most minimum things. Mom, I got a hangnail. Oh boy, get back in the bed, go to sleep. This time, I went and heated up the thermometer. It was like 102. And she's like, boy, you going to school. I'm like, God, you got to be kidding me. So she sent me to school. Any other day, it takes forever to get through a school day. Now all of a sudden, bell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm sitting there like, I'm closer and closer to my death. Well, I guess this is the way I'm going out. I got on that bus, y'all. I was like, Mac gonna have to kill me. I get on the bus, and man, that bus driver seemed like he was floating through all the stops. Get off. And I'm going, oh God, my stop's coming. And all the kids knew I was about to get my butt beat. So they all like, we getting off at that stop. You know how kids are. They want to see a fight. Man, we pull up to that bus stop, y'all. I get off, and about 13 other kids get off, and Mac got off. He like, yeah. Start swinging them. I'm taking my time, y'all. Took my backpack off real slow. Put my dukes up. Like, okay, here we go. And all of a sudden, y'all, I heard my mom's car. See, she had a raggedy Buick. We called it the death wagon. And the engine was so loud, I knew that engine. So I'm sitting there with my dukes up, ready to get pounded, and I hear the death wagon. Oh, I'm like, is that the death wagon? I turned, my mama pulled up. Boy, I told you not to get on the bus. I said, I'm gonna pick you up and take you to the doctor. When I saw my mama, y'all, I got that mama power. I felt safe. I was like, oh, yeah, what's up? You wanna fight? Come on, you wanna fight? My mom jumped out the car, grabbed me, put me in the car, and I'm screaming and kicking on the way. Get off me! Get off! I'm gonna kill you, Mac! I'm gonna kill you! She put me in that car, drove off with the death wagon. I'm looking over the back seat, pointing at Mac like, come on, I'm gonna kill you, Mac! I'm gonna kill you! Man, it was my best bluff ever. Turned around in that car seat like, Mom, you just saved my life. She gave me mama strength. That's what sometimes people are in your life. Yeah, you get around them, they give you encouragement. They make you feel safe. Like the boogeyman. Boogeyman didn't have nothing on my mama. Man, I go in there and slide under them covers. Mama, get on the cover. I was like, yeah, the boogeyman ain't got nothing on my mama. So, God can put people in our lives that make us feel safe. And then he can put some raggedy people in our lives where it's like, yeah, this person's in my life to realize what not to do. And I think this guy on my screen is the person we all can say, this is what not to do.
There's some kings in the building. Throw your fist up and show some respect.